What's up? It's the Late Bloomers. I am Mecca.
I'm Manny.
This is episode 8 or 9. I don't even know. But I'm pretty sure it's...
Might be 9.
I think 9. So... Shoot. We're about to get a cold front here in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty crazy. It's going to get cooler here. It's been pretty cold today. I decided to wear shorts, though. But you always keep it pretty warm in your crib.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't keep the heater on or anything.
Are you cold? You got a beanie on.
No, I'm chilling. I always wear a beanie. Well, I mean, since I, buzz my hair, so.
Yeah. What made you want to do that? Just get the blonde out?
Honestly, just start fresh with, new style, you know?
Yeah.
I honestly might go back to blonde. My neighbor was even saying I should do it. She told me this morning I should dye my hair again.
Yeah.
A sweet little old black lady downstairs.
She's
yeah,
like an old lady. Go back to blonde.
Yeah, she's like, you should re-dye your hair. And she's over here wearing a wig. Like a little bob. Yeah, it's so funny.
Is her wig blonde?
No, it's like a little red like half cut bob. Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty cool. Have you been getting along with your neighbors across the way right here?
Oh yeah. The other day she had I don't know, some tweakers that were down at the bottom of the stairs, and they were banging on her door, and they're trying to get her to wake up. I don't know. She probably was awake, but didn't want to open her door. I don't know. My neighbor's always open, or not open, but she's always awake. I want to say fucking late. She'd be on tweaker time for real.
What time was it?
It was 12:30, 1 o'clock at night. Yeah. And they were trying to see if she was awake. She usually is awake around that time. I can usually hear her TV whenever I go down the stairs.
Yeah, I remember your last neighbors. You said they used to smoke your roaches and shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. They were just
because you have a shared balcony.
Yeah, they were just I don't know, being a fucking problem for a long time. They had 5 people living there, and I know that's fine, but these kids crying all day and shit like that, you know what I mean? That shit was fuck, dude. I couldn't sleep. Fucking had headaches all the time. That shit was annoying.
Damn. Remember that place I had close to you? It was downtown. That purple.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. One time, because all the balconies were different. Our balcony was kind of small, and then the balcony to the left of us was a huge one.
Yeah.
And the guy that lived there just moved out, and then new people were viewing the place, and there were some black people.
Yeah.
And the place was pretty nice. So they were walking around this is nice. Yeah, look at this, look at that. And they were damn, they got speakers in this bitch. How can we, they were how do we connect to there? And my roommate didn't want to tell them.
Oh, shit, yeah.
But I didn't know how to do it. I would have told them. But my roommate didn't know how to do it. Yeah. So they're trying to figure it out. And they end up connecting to the Bluetooth in the apartment above them. And this white dude comes out and he's who's playing music in my place? How'd you guys do that?
That's funny.
That was probably the nicest apartment I've ever had. That place was fire.
Yeah, that place was sick. That's the place we played pool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, at the bottom. That shit was sick. Yeah, you had a nice little pool area and jacuzzi, everything. That shit was nice.
Yeah. But I do like the place I have now, and my lease is about to be up, and we're gonna try to get they be making a lot of these bungalow things where it's a community of small houses, you know what I mean? And we probably will get something like that.
That'd be a good idea.
Yeah, 'cause
maybe more space too.
Need a backyard for my dog.
For real.
You used to have a cat, but
yeah,
you probably won't get any animals anytime soon.
No. I don't know. I like not having to worry about fucking it smelling like shit in here, you know? Fuck.
Yeah, I mean the kitty litter does smell bad. Even though like your place is pretty small and you'd have the kitty litter out, it wouldn't smell bad in here.
Yeah.
I've been to customers' homes that are like 2-story big ass houses and they reek because they don't clean the kitty litter out.
Yeah, damn. Fuck. I can't imagine that. Michael tells me that his fucking cat pisses on everything, dude. I wouldn't be able to handle that shit.
Well, when we went to his grandpa's house, it definitely looked and smelled crazy.
Yeah. His grandpa had crazy movie collection, though.
He did.
Crazy movies.
It was insane. But that was the house that had a fucking parrot in the bathroom.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The parrot was just chilling on, like, the towel rack.
Yeah.
And there was a hole in the wall and all types of shit. Yeah, that was a crazy house. That's crazy how people can live like that.
I don't know.
I go to some crazy, like, hoarder houses where it's just, like, one person living in there. And it's like, how did one person make all this mess?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
I cannot even watch shows like that. Like, any of those type of shows, like, My Strange Addiction and, like, all that type of stuff, like, it makes me sick.
Dude, yeah, I just saw one the other day. Was like My Strange Addiction. Some girl has this thing called babbing.
Oh, you showed me that.
Dude,
bro, I couldn't even watch that video.
What is that?
I couldn't even watch that video.
What is that shit,
the girl
bro?
she was like, yeah, I just finger myself
and then rub it on myself so people smell my hormones.
So they can smell my pheromones.
What the fuck?
People are sick.
Dude, that's fucking disgusting.
People are sick, bro. I cannot watch that stuff.
Ow.
Yeah. Like, watching it is crazy. Like, I could work in that environment because I've worked with people that were like huge, like my 500-pound life, and I've had to like help them like in and out the bed before. It doesn't gross me out as much as like watching it, because like I don't get to see everything. Like when I was working at the hospital, I didn't get to see like how they were really living.
Fuck that, dude. That's not living, dude.
No.
Fuck that. People have to like bathe you and fucking clean under your rolls and shit. What the hell? The only thing you can do is eat and shit. Like,
you can't even shit properly.
Probably not. Unless you got like, I don't know, a reasonable diet, but I doubt people like that do. So that shit's crazy.
Yeah, I can't watch shows like that. Even like 90 Day Fiance, my mom and my stepdad used to watch that a lot. And every time I'd go in the living room and they're watching that, it would just like, those shows make me literally sick, bro. I can't watch them. It's gross. But what have you been watching recently?
I've been watching this show, Abbott Elementary.
Yeah. I think that should be our first topic, because like there's a lot of like crazy shit going on, and it's
in Hollywood for sure.
Yeah, and it's good to watch a sitcom because like Abbott is wholesome, no drama, just all jokes and good vibes. It's good to watch a show like that. Like right now I'm watching Modern Family, and that's a super good show just to like laugh to and not have to take things seriously, because shit is crazy out here. But a lot of sitcoms, I mean, like nowadays, most sitcoms are bad. Not Abbott, but like there's, what's a bad sitcom out?
I don't know. I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate, but Always Sunny. I can never get into something like that.
That show is a sitcom, but I can
like
agree it's
raunchy.
Like, it's raunchy.
I never got into that, but people love that show. A lot of people love that show.
It's funny, but yeah, it's a lot of it's like, yeah, I see what you mean. It's not good vibes.
At least I don't know. I don't vibe with that. Frank, and people like that from like school used to fuck with.
It's like that edgy type of humor.
Yeah,
it's like a lot of like racist jokes, a lot of like inappropriate humor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really get down with shows like that. Though a lot of shows like that like make you feel dirty.
Yeah, for
you know
real.
What I mean?
Yeah.
Like you watch like a show like Abbott, like it's clean. It's like clean, good, fun.
Yeah. This show's fun or funny. I mean the guests that they have on this are very surprising. I wasn't expecting
that's what it's
them
like
to
in
have...
Modern Family. They had fucking Kobe Bryant.
Really?
They had Kobe. They had Edward Norton. Fucking, they got so many people on that show, and it's really good. They got a lot of good references too. Like they reference There Will Be Blood and like really good movies. I know Abbott does a lot of references too. I like the joke when they're like, we're gonna be listening to classical music. They're like, oh, like Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Like a Millie's a classic. I just listened to a Millie this morning on the way over here.
That's funny, man.
It is damn near. I mean, it's been what, like 20 years now.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
That shit's crazy.
Do you remember Wintertime?
Yeah, of course.
What happened to bro?
Wintertime, he made good music. I don't think he ever wanted to like get big though. So
I don't know.
That's like the same thing like when we were talking about the Ferg thing. Like how Ferg is like doing his own thing now and not being ASAP. It's probably just because he doesn't want to get like.
Well, he's not really doing his own thing now. He's with Denzel in a new group or whatever.
Oh yeah. So that's what I mean. Like he's like separating himself from that type of fame, because there's like different levels. Like Denzel never was like in like a Pop-Tart ad or anything like that.
Yeah, but like if you were to like do the Mount Rushmore of like ASAP,
Yams is second sometimes.
Yeah, but like Ferg would probably be on there, right?
No, I mean Ferg is second.
Yeah.
I said Yams, but yeah, I meant Ferg.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Ferg was always like the next one up after Rocky for sure. Everybody knows that. And
then it was like 12E and like
none of them were gonna be as big as Ferg.
No,
but it's nobody was really gonna be as big as Ferg. And then Rocky is huge. That's what I'm saying. Like once you start being with like different huge brands, like fucking he's working with Tim Burton, so like you start to get to that level. And I don't know, people say you got to do all this crazy shit to get to that level. Maybe Ferg didn't want to do that. Maybe he just didn't want to be that noticeable or that famous. I don't know. I don't think he wanted that type of spotlight on him.
I don't know, but I mean, like with that being said though, like if you think of the Mount Rushmore, Ferg would be on there. So it's like, why would you separate yourself from like?
Because that's what I mean. Like if he stayed like that, he would have been like doing fucking like NyQuil commercials or some shit. Like he would have been like in some type of branding. They would have had him be like on Nickelodeon or some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess so. Man, I don't know. I wonder what the reasoning is behind that. And now he just wants to go by Ferg.
But I'm not gonna lie, I was never really a big fan of Ferg. I never really liked his music. I think like his personality seemed like he was a cool ass dude though. So that really matters more. And that's why I think the way I do, because I think like he was just too down to earth to be on that type of level.
Yeah. I like Dash. Dash was good.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's like different levels of fame.
Mm-hmm.
Dash is not on Ferg's level at all.
He's not even on like, I want to say like same level as like ASAP 12V. They're like all on different levels.
He's on a higher level than 12V.
You all in some yeah, I would say so.
Music wise.
Yeah, music wise.
And that's really all I know 12V from.
Yeah, true.
Well, except no, I know him more from his like last year being broke clothes. But never bought that. But I mean, people could probably say because you're not at your last year yet. But
I think I got one of those shirts like back in high school. Yeah,
it's
honestly,
pretty embarrassing, like getting one and then like it's not your last year though.
I know, but I was like making money at that time. I think I was like selling hella drugs at that time. So I was like feeling it, I guess.
Just like a bunch of weed.
No, weed, pills, etc. I mean, I don't need to put myself out there like that, but
for like a year.
No,
that just
for like
reminded me of like
4 or 5 years.
When I did like my orientation at my job that I'm at now, and like I went and met up with all the guys, and one of the guys was like, "Yeah, man, like this reminds me of when like I used to be a drug dealer." I don't know, like whenever people talk about being a drug dealer, it just comes off so corny. You know what I mean? Even though like you probably don't, but it just seems like, damn, like it doesn't seem like something to brag about, you know?
Yeah, I know. I'm not like bragging, but I'm just saying like that's probably why I got it. Because I was like feeling
that is
myself.
Like dope boy swag though.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like that drug dealer swag, which is like the worst swag.
I used to wear a lot of BBC also, all the time. Ian also got me on to. I was just talking about this last night. Those beeper flavors, like ice cream shoes. Those ones were fire. He got me on those. I think I had a pair of the lipstick ones. Those ones were sick too. Man, those were hard.
I never really liked BBC.
Ice cream?
No, I never liked that brand really. Even like that was Nico like on his own too.
Yeah.
But nah, I don't never really. I mean,
human made?
No, not human made. Even though I'm wearing Bape right now, Bape is cool. But he sold it, so
yeah. I
don't know. It's just doesn't really hit the same. I like when I was younger, I wanted like a shark hoodie.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I ended up getting one of the Baby Milo tees when I like got some money, a little bit of money. But yeah, I wouldn't wear Bape besides like the shoes. I mean, like the Bapesta is better than a Air Force, I think.
Yeah. One thing that I always really wanted, and I saw Rocky wearing one time, was a Gosha hoodie. You know, where like the inside the hoodie, it like goes up to here. So sick. So sick. I've always wanted one of those.
Is there anything that you're actually gonna buy?
I'm probably gonna get one of those for next winter, and then I don't know. I need some more long sleeves. I'm not really like looking for anything specific at the moment. I'm kind of just rocking with what I got. Kind of need like bigger tees. I got a couple vintage tees from Goodwill the other day.
Oh, like what'd you get?
It was like a BYU versus fucking, I think it was Indiana State, like for the Rose Bowl or some shit like that. It's like a Hanes beefy tee or whatever.
Okay.
It's an XL. So, and then I got like this like workout shirt that's like Adidas, and it kind of looks like the Mason Margiela. You know how it has like the numbers and shit right there? It's got like this kind of the same thing. I have to look more into it, but I saw that. I was probably going to use that to go running or something. Nothing crazy. I might get some those Salomons, those shoes for the gym. That'd be nice. I need some new workout shoes.
What are your gym shoes right now?
Honestly, some fucking beaters. I got, I think, a pair of Asics and then a pair of some like Nike Reacts or some shit like that. Those shits are fucking dirty though.
What time do you usually work out at?
I want to say like 3 or 4 usually.
Yeah, I have like no time to work out. I used to work out right when I woke up. I would go work out at like 5 to 6, and then get ready. I had to be at work at 8, but that shit just got hard, bro. Like, I usually stay up to like 11, then to get up at 5 every day, and then go work out. Just got tiring as shit.
Yeah, I bet. Fuck. I can't sleep, so I don't go to bed till like 2 o'clock, usually 2:30, and even then, I like wake up like an hour or 2 hours later. I'm just kind of laying there.
Working out is definitely important, though.
For sure.
Working out. I'm gonna go hiking tomorrow because it's gonna be pretty cold, and then I'm gonna take my dog. She's never been hiking before, and she's like hella reactive, so we gotta like train her on that.
Yeah. Well, that'll be nice. Maybe hopefully she like adapts to it, or it's not like a new thing.
But sometimes when I go hiking, I don't know if it's like not stretching before or something, but have you ever got like that tingling in your legs?
Mm-hmm.
And then your legs like start itching?
Yeah.
It usually happens like after like I run early in the morning without stretching, or like something like that, where I like try to I do something active without like warming up or something first. I hate that feeling so much.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Oh, man, definitely gotta stretch before.
Damn. What else has been up, bro? Like, but you said you haven't been like watching anything recently or anything like that.
No, just Abbott. But as far as what's up, that Mark Ruffalo thing, getting cut out of his contract by the Marvel Studios.
Yeah, you said something crazy. You don't like Mark Ruffalo? Or you don't like him as the Hulk?
As the Hulk, I don't care for him as the Hulk at all, honestly. The fact that they made the Hulk to where, like, he can talk and be, like, a normal person with glasses on, you know what I mean? Like, what the hell is that? That's not in the comic books. What the fuck? Bro's supposed to be, like, chaotic and shit like that. But besides the fact, I don't know. I think Bro just took the role and was willing to do whatever the script said. I mean, as far as Edward Norton went, he said he wanted to do like a separate thing for the Hulk and have like a whole story told on how he became about.
That's like where we're kind of split, because I don't like the Edward Norton Hulk movie.
I mean, what? Tim Roth was in that fucking movie. That was... You don't think those two were good together? He was like the antagonist, and then there's another guy in that. The
movie's really boring, and it just leads to the fight at the end.
I know, but the guy, like, if you watched at the end how that doctor like got some shit like spewed in his fucking head or whatever, and he like started to get a big brain. That would have been a good sequel to have that guy for the villain in the next movie. I mean, as far as the comics go, they were kind of more on point than these new Marvel movies are going. I don't know.
I think, like, a lot of times where movies go wrong, especially in the Hulk case, that movie is, like, way too realistic. You know what I mean? Like, it should be more, like, cartoony, because that's how, like, the comics work. And it doesn't really work. It worked for Spider-Man, and it worked for Iron Man and Batman, but like with the Hulk, it just did not come across good. But I didn't really like. I mean, I don't really like superhero movies, anyways.
Yeah, I mean, you can't say that Batman's not like one of the best superhero movies. So, but I don't know. I like give or take. Some of the X-Men ones are kind of good, and I think, of course, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man's for sure. And then I don't know. What did you like? Ghost Rider with Nicolas Cage?
Fuck no. Fuck no.
Or what about Joker with Joaquin Phoenix?
That movie was more of like a in the moment type of movie. Like in the moment, with everybody talking about it and it being like so popular. I liked it because like it was just something like new, and it seemed like it was just like a in the moment type of movie. I don't think I'd ever like revisit it.
What about like Kick-Ass or something like that?
That's another one. Like bro, how old were we when that came out? We were probably like fucking 14 or some shit. So obviously, bro, like when I'm 14, I love Kick-Ass, but I don't know. As I got older, never rewatched that movie. I never really wanted to. It's not that good of a movie. The Batman movies are obviously really good. I enjoyed pretty much all the Marvel movies. Me and my girl, we watched them all in order, and it's pretty entertaining. But like, if they were all erased, I would not feel like I'm missing out on something. Except for the Batmans. Like if I knew like those were never gonna exist again, then I would feel kind of hurt because I like rewatching those movies.
Yeah, I know what you mean. All right. What about like Transformers or something like that?
Oh yeah, of course I love Transformers, except for the ones with Marky Wahlberg.
Oh yeah, Marky Mark.
Yeah, I don't like those movies.
I don't really like Mark Wahlberg movies.
Yeah, me neither.
Either. I think Max Payne, maybe.
Fuck no. What?
Was it?
I think he was Max Payne, but that's trash.
I don't know.
I want to give the Jason Bourne movies a chance one day because I like Matt Damon.
Yeah, I like Matt Damon too. I never watched him
though.
Wasn't he? He was the Martian, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, I don't really remember The Martian. I think that's a pretty boring movie. Isn't he just like growing plants the whole time on another planet?
Yeah, pretty much like trying to start a whole new civilization and stuff. Yeah,
that's pretty boring.
I mean, some of the movies are boring, but
like when I first watched Gravity, I was like, this movie's sick. But now I don't like that movie's boring.
Yeah, it is.
She's just in space the whole time, just floating in space.
Yeah, that's funny. Oh man, dude, all the sequels that are coming out this year. They're doing a Spaceballs 2. That's what I heard.
Isn't that a Mel Brooks movie?
Yeah, and he's gonna be in it.
Wow.
Yeah, as Yogurt again.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting. Spaceballs is a cool movie. So if you put that on, because I've done that sometimes, like every once in a while, you just put it on. It's pretty funny.
It's funny. It's definitely one of those older humor movies, but
any type of Mel Brooks movie, they're all funny.
Funny, yeah.
Like Naked Gun and
yeah, dude, Naked Gun. It's
Blazing
so funny.
Saddles. Those movies are all hilarious.
Naked Gun. Those movies are so funny. Airplane. Have you ever seen those movies?
Yeah.
Fuck, those movies are hilarious.
Yeah, man. But a lot of those movies shouldn't be remade because they just remade Naked Gun and it was terrible.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, I watched Running Man, the original with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And then I just watched the remake or like the sequel. I don't know if it's like it's definitely not a remake because it's a lot different than the original. But it has the same dude. Fuck, what's his name? I forgot that guy's name, but he's super popular. But the original was way better. And it's about like... So Arnold is like a military dude, and the movie opens up. He's in a helicopter, and they're like approaching these protesters, and the protesters are like they need food or something crazy like that, and then his boss tells him, like, all right, I need you to shoot all these protesters. And he's like in the helicopter, like, no, I'm not going to do that. So then he tells like his crew members to detain him and bring him back. And then he fights them back, ends up getting put in like this, like, it's like slave construction. They have like collars on that if they pass a certain point, their heads blow up. So he's like a slave there. He ends up breaking out and becoming a criminal, and then the host of a game show, the Running Man, sees him on the prison surveillance footage, and then says like, that guy is a fucking unit. We need him on the show. And like they fucking sign he's like, I need to talk to the president so that we can, because he's like an escaped prisoner. So like he's like, we got to talk to the president, get this guy involved with the game. They get Arnold, bring him in the game. His friends get like caught up in it, and then plus like this other girl that he tried to like hide out with. And then at the end of the movie, he doesn't like stop the game from happening. He sends the host through the game. But yeah, the game is like, society's still fucked. And he has a line in the movie where he's like, you can't change anything with words and talk. Like, you have to change things with action. And like his action was like, you gotta like shoot these people. The newer movie is like a lot different. The guy has to play the game to get money for his sick kid. And it's still like kind of the same plot where like it's the government like being shady and shit. Like, I guess like they're spreading these chemicals in like the lower income areas so that all the kids are getting sick. And yeah, what's his name? Who plays Thanos? Josh Brolin?
Yeah.
He plays the bad guy in that movie. So like the message,
what's the movie called?
Running Man. The Arnold one was way better. The original was way better, obviously, but they remade it. It wasn't that bad. It's still pretty entertaining. Still has kind of the same message in it. But yeah, all these, like, of course they're remaking it. It's like, it's gonna fit in our timeline too. Nothing fucking changes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. A lot of people say like the message is to kill these people again. That's not like what we should do. You like, if you think about like all the times like people did revolutions, it doesn't work out for them because like you need allies. The bad thing is that like the only allies in America, the allies are everybody around you, like your neighbor and stuff. We don't act like it, but those are who should be your allies. Like,
agreed. We should all come together.
Yeah, because if you don't, it's just gonna like, it's coming to that point. Like, they're talking about how they're gonna do like military training out here at the end of February. There's gonna be military vehicles in like the downtown Phoenix area and shit like that. Fucking ICE is out here. ICE was in my mom's neighborhood today, and she was like, I don't know, I always say like my mom overreacts, but she was like bringing out her birth certificate like just in case if anything happened. And yeah, like in my head I'm like thinking like, Mom, you're like overreacting, like it's not that serious. But I don't know, shit might actually get that serious, and it probably is getting that serious. I just haven't seen it in my face, but I hear other people talk about how, and you tell me shit like this shit's getting like real, bro.
Yeah, no kidding. It's like we're folding on each other.
But I don't even know how this happened, but like my radio in my car went to, you know what I think it is, bro? So I took my work vehicle in to get what I have to get done, fucking like oil change or some shit. And when I came back out in my vehicle, the station was on like some conservative like NPR shit.
Really?
I think that they switched it. And I just left it on there because like the shit that these people say is so crazy, and they're like endorsed by Trump, and they're being like nationally syndicated. Everybody's listening to their shit. It's so crazy, bro, that people really believe in this stuff. And then like they say that we're crazy. I don't know. I just try to look at shit logically. Like, it doesn't make sense to fucking mask up and do all this crazy shit.
Yeah, no
and
kidding.
Plus, like, every fucking movie, any type of movie you look at, you could look at sci-fi movies, fucking look at, like, they put the message in fucking everything. Fucking Zootopia, The Running Man, like, no matter what genre the movie is, it's always a story about how even in anime, bro, like it's fucking being same stories being told everywhere.
Yeah.
The establishment is fucking with people, and then one person ends up overthrowing them. But it's always like the one person has to be the strongest person in the fucking world.
Yeah, I know.
Like they have to be either like Arnold Schwarzenegger or like Naruto is the fucking nine-tailed fox. Yeah. And like it's always the strongest dude in the whole world that can. That's what they're saying. Like you have to be fucking Superman to beat this shit. And even Superman had fucking Lex Luthor, which is just a regular fucking
billionaire.
Yeah, billionaire bozo going against him, plus the fucking government and Israel and all that shit. And it's like you got all these people going against you. You literally have to have X-ray vision. Yeah. You have to have laser beams coming out of your eyes.
The only thing stopping Superman is a rock.
Yeah. Yeah, they get fucking kryptonite. But actually in the recent Superman, he meets a guy that he's like his power is like bending elements, so he can make kryptonite, and he can also like change kryptonite into something else. So like if you get a sidekick like that, like shit, you're fucking invincible.
Unstoppable.
I fuck with James Gunn. He's about to do that Supergirl movie.
Dude, James Gunn is gonna do big movies this year.
But yeah, bro, like, isn't that crazy that that's the message all the time? Yeah. No matter what it is, bro. Like, even in Zootopia, like
I feel like that's like the goal is to get some sort of message out there, whether it's a playful, joyful, haha, or something behind it. You know what I mean?
What do you think the message was in Twinless? Even though I never seen it, I want to see like what you thought the message was.
Well, I mean, towards the end,
looking at the trailers and stuff, it looks like it's about fucking loneliness.
Yeah, it pretty much is loneliness, but then like towards the end, come to realize that, I mean, even if you are friends with somebody and they turn out not to be who they actually are, it's like, it's not the end of the world, you know what I mean? There's always somebody else that you can meet, usually, that can fill in that gap or, you know, change your perspective on a lot of things.
Yeah, I definitely, that's what it seemed like. I'm glad that it like had a happy ending, so to speak. Because like definitely happy, like loneliness or whatever, like everybody you can overcome that for sure. That's not anything where you need to worry about that, because like you said, like if one relationship ends, it's always something around the corner.
Exactly. And it's like, I don't know. That movie's very, very good. A very good performance by Dylan O'Brien. And it's like a independent film. And I think they won like awards at like festivals and stuff for their shit. So That was a good one. I think it's like James Sweeney is the director.
Speaking of messages in movies, and since Twinless is about like two twins, and they got played by the same character, I have another topic actually. I've been thinking about this recently, like, you know, just like the concept of like agreeing with somebody about a topic. Let me know if this ever happened to you. Like, you agree with somebody on a topic, but you don't agree with them the way that they see it. Like, two people might not like something, but they don't like it for different reasons.
Yeah,
so
I know.
Like, you're like, I'm not really on your side. I don't like it, but I'm not. That's how I think it is with Sinners. Like I know you didn't like it, and I didn't like it, but like, explain why you didn't like it, because I definitely don't think like I'm on that side of not liking it.
I don't know.
What do you think the message was in Sinners?
Honestly, I just thought it was another like vampire movie. Honestly, I couldn't really see a message in that movie, and I would say the reason I didn't like it is because it didn't really make sense. It takes back in like olden times and stuff like that, where like slaves and stuff like that, but like these two brothers are like running the show. I didn't understand that part. Like I don't understand how these guys aren't slaves, but they're around slaves and they can't just like help them. You know what I mean? Like,
well, they weren't slaves. They're just coming out of slavery. So in their South, so there's a lot of like limitations on black people at that time. Not slavery though.
I know, but there were slaves in the movie. That's what I'm saying. And if they were like the rich, like brothers,
but they were from up north too. So like, and there was no slavery up there. So when they came down with money. That's how they were able to just like buy that barn, because they had the money for it. But they weren't really gonna let them buy it. You could see like at the end they were gonna come and kill them. Yeah. So they just wanted the money. But that's funny. You don't know what the message was, or you couldn't see a message. But why didn't you like it?
I don't know. Probably like, I don't know. I like Michael B. Jordan as an actor, but I just don't think that was like his role really for that movie, honestly.
Come on, dog.
I think he's good in Creed and stuff. I mean, like that's pretty much his like shit, honestly. Okay.
Well, but I didn't like the movie. This is the thing. Like, this is like the concept of like you see people like, yeah, I don't really like this thing, and they're like, yeah, I don't like that thing either. Yeah, like, fuck midgets, and you're like, whoa, I'm not saying that. Yeah. But like, the message in Sinners is that white people steal culture. Yeah. White people take our culture, black culture, and that was the main point of the movie, and to highlight black culture also. I think that this is another reason, like, for the same reason that I didn't like this is the same reason why I didn't like Get Out, because the message in those movies are for white people. Yeah. And no offense, bro, but like, white people don't get it. Just like you were like, I don't get the message in this movie. I don't know. They make the message for white people, but then white people they don't get it anyways.
Yeah, I couldn't stand Get Out. I don't like how racist that movie is. That shit just makes me feel uncomfortable watching that shit.
Well, that's when you should feel uncomfortable.
I don't like that shit at all. Like, I have that movie and I never watch it. It doesn't
make me feel uncomfortable. Ever. It's just like, I don't like movies like that because even though Sinners was highlighting black culture, so you could say it's for black people, I didn't really like how they did that. The dude is a great guitarist and he was a good singer. Eating sweaty pussy is very relatable, so definitely could agree with that part. But just, I don't know, the whole dance sequence, and I see a lot of people, especially like white people on Twitter, saying like, yeah, like, I didn't like we don't like the same parts, but like they don't like it because like they can't appreciate black art. That's not why I don't like it. I just don't like it because a lot of the things in that movie I already know, and it's not for me. It's for white people, and I know a lot of white people did like it, but like I think the majority of people are just looking at it, like you said, just like a vampire movie. And like that's the problem with movies like that. Him and Michael B. Jordan are gonna make a Mansa Musa movie, which he was historically the richest man in history, richest African. Well, he's the richest man in history, but he was also African. And they're gonna make a movie about him. So hopefully that's fire, because I'm definitely trying to. I love, like right now I'm watching A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, and it's about like this knight. His name is Sir Duncan the Tall. And he's like this tall ass dude, but he's kind of like gentle giant, like kind of like slouchy. Yeah. And he meets like this little bald kid, and the little bald kid's like, I want to be your squire. And he's like, let me squire for you, sir. And he ends up like squiring for him. And it's only episode 1 out right now, but I fucking love a hero's journey. Like anything where it's like this guy, he's starting from the bottom and then he grinds his way to the top, especially if the story is about like a good dude. Bro, I'm all in for shit like that. I love watching shit like that. Even though we do need to stop streaming. Like, we need to, everybody should stop streaming. It's fucking hard. Like, let me know like when we're all on the same page, and then I'll stop. But I like watching that. I loved Game of Thrones, so
I never saw it, so.
But you don't really like that type of like fantasy.
Yeah, I don't know, but it was
Did you like Lord of the Rings?
It was like really, yeah. Lord of the Rings was good, even though it was just like they walk to the thing and then back and then walk back.
It's amazing.
Drop it in.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. That's a fucking hero's journey.
Yeah.
It's the hero's journey, bro. That's the best. That's like one of the best stories to tell. Like a dude that's like, you are the one that's gonna like do shit. And then it's like he does it. And like he was a good dude. Sam is like the best dude. His like sidekick. He's really like the GOAT though. He fucking saved the day. Sam's the GOAT. He fucking kept getting him out of his trance because he'd get like sucked into the bro, that movie's so good.
Yeah, Game of Thrones was popping back then. Didn't A$AP Rocky like promote that shit? I remember A$AP Rocky did some sort of promotion.
What I do remember that was actually fire is Method Man. Remember fucking Dat Piff? I'd be on Dat Piff every day, bro. And Method Man had like a fucking Game of Thrones type of like single that he put out on Dat Piff. That shit was actually fire. Method Man is, I mean, not actually fire. Method Man is fire. Everybody knows that. Method Man's the man.
Well, an OG for sure. He's one of the best.
Who do you think's the best out of Wu-Tang? I think I hit all the points I wanted to talk about today, so we could just bullshit now.
I don't know. I like Raekwon.
Oh yeah, Raekwon. Yeah, I think Raekwon might be the best.
It's like my favorite.
He was nice. Yeah. The combination made my eyes bleed.
Yeah.
Made his eyes bleed. Yeah.
For sure.
He was probably he's the best. No, actually, bro, if you listen to Inspected Deck's verse on Assassination Nation, that's probably one of the best verses in the group. Inspected Deck is probably like the most slept on.
Yeah. I could see that.
But yeah, Raekwon is probably the best. Because I just like hearing... No, or maybe Ghostface. I think I have more Ghostface music.
Probably.
Because remember he made that album with Bad Bad Not Good?
Yeah.
Let's talk about music. I recently... 2 new albums that I liked a lot that I downloaded recently was what's his name? Neon Tay. Neon Tay and El Custo. Their albums were good. I think I sent you the 2 Earl tracks from those.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I didn't download any music lately.
I've been getting into Max B.
Oh, really?
It ain't that serious.
I don't know.
Max B is crazy.
I think, yeah, that Don't Be Dumb album was not that great, honestly.
It was decent, I would say.
He had a lot of, like, songs on there that were...
I was just listening to a Rocky interview with Ebro, and he was talking about how, like, he was really inspired by German expressionism, and German expressionism came after World War One and Two because they were all in debt from the war, and America and everybody was like, they beat them up and shit because they were obviously doing horrible things. But like in the interview, Rocky did not touch on that. He was just like, after the war they had to get more experimental, and he just like dodged the whole thing, like. And
yeah, speaking of
I don't really like Tim Burton's movies, I'm not gonna lie.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Rocky said he would just play that in the studio on a loop, either that or some German expressionism movies. I really like Werner Herzog. He is a good German expressionist, which is really good. He made Nosferatu. I like his movies. They're a lot more serious, and I think they're cooler. But Tim Burton, I don't know. Watch Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah,
it's kind of
Beetlejuice.
Boring. Beetlejuice is okay. There's a fucking sick fuck in that movie, so I probably won't revisit that for a while.
Yeah.
Edward Scissorhands is okay. Mm-hmm. I mean, like, it's a... Nobody's doing shit like that. So, like, when somebody has, like,
Planet of the Apes, huh? I didn't know he made that movie.
He made what?
Planet of the Apes.
Which one?
The first one.
He didn't make the first one.
That's what it says.
Oh, that one.
With Marky
Mark. That one was
Mark.
trash.
I didn't know. I thought
you meant...
see it.
That's not the first one. That's
Is
the one with Mark... That's the remake. The very
Batman
first
with
one.
what? Michael Keaton, right? And Jack Nicholson.
I have to revisit that. Those movies might be really good.
Yeah.
I can't shit on those but I don't think Tim Burton has, like, he has a unique style. You can't deny that. Nobody's making movies like him.
For sure.
But I don't think that style is particularly good, honestly. It's not that, like, interesting.
I think Sweeney Todd had a great idea for a movie, but the fact that they made it into a musical kind of ruined it. I think Sweeney Todd was like a good...
People like dick ride Tim Burton so much though, like Coraline and
Alice in Wonderland remake.
Yeah, I like
don't
Alice.
Even remember that shit,
Wonderland,
honestly. 2010. Dumbo.
It's like none of his movies have like replayability. I that might be crazy to say, but I don't revisit his movies.
Corpse's Bride. Huh.
I think people just get caught up with the aesthetic, you know what I mean?
I think so too. Just like the idea of it.
Yeah, exactly. And I saw in an interview where he was like, people get mad at me because I don't put black people in my movies. And he said that when he grew up watching a lot of blaxploitation movies, and he didn't wonder why there's no white people in the movies. Usually in a blaxploitation movie, there is white people, though. Yeah. So I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah. I don't know what he's talking about either.
I was watching, my favorite blaxploitation movie is The Mac, and I was watching that with my mom recently. It's so good. And for being a pimp movie, there's, like, no sex in it. Like, it was just about, like, the manipulation of a pimp, the fucking psychology behind it all. And... yeah, that movie's really good. It really touches on a lot of things, like, in the black community, because his brother is like an activist, and his brother's trying to get him to get out of the pimp game, but Goldie's like, nobody's taking me out the game. It's one of the best lines in the movie, because he just wants to live that lifestyle. A lot of this shit is about lifestyle.
Yeah.
Don't give a... lifestyle don't mean shit.
That's true. You hear about this Costco sparkling protein water? Have you heard of this?
Yeah, let's talk about some sparkling protein water. I actually read that off to my girl last night, and she was like, that shit's gonna kill you.
That's what I'm thinking. 30 grams of protein and 0 sugar in refreshing soda-like format. And it says that it has 30 grams of unfiltered protein per 12-ounce can. 0 sugar, 0 lactose, and no artificial preservatives or colors. Available exclusively at Costco. No fucking way. This can't be good for you. Like, no fucking way. Either it's not water.
We'll do a live taste testing.
Dude, that's just crazy. That's just crazy. People are willing to try anything that says protein on it for gains, I feel like.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. What time is it? 4:32.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, fucking.
You called Vince a fucking lame ass.
I think he is kind of lame, honestly.
I don't know.
He's never. You listen to his music?
He's never lame on the mic. Every time there's this song with him and Earl, he goes fucking nuts. He said, Glock. He said 32. I shoot like both the Kobe's or something. That shit was crazy.
Oh yeah, I heard that one. Yeah. But do you listen to his music?
I like his features. Some of his songs I like.
Yeah, I agree. Some people are better off on a feature than making their own albums. I think that way with Smino. I think Smino is better off being a feature artist than making his own kind of music.
I don't like Smino on anything.
Nah, I mean, he's...
And like,
that's
while
what
we're
I'm
talking
saying.
about things we don't like, I know J. Cole's coming back. I don't like J. Cole. J. Cole has a good rapping voice, and he knows how to flow, and he picks good beats. He does like everything right. I just don't like his lyrics. He's just a boring lyricist to me. He doesn't have good metaphors. He's not like compelling at all. He's just talking about his own life, and he's usually just talking about his come up. And I know I just said I love a hero's journey, and I do like hearing about the come up. I think I like seeing the come up actually more than listening to it. But maybe it's not. It just depends on the person, really. Because I like hearing, even though I don't listen to Kanye anymore, I liked hearing about his come up. I'm not gonna lie, like him rapping about like Through the Wire, all this shit. Like I like that. I guess it just depends on the delivery. And Kanye had like more. He was way more diverse than J. Cole is. Like, even though I'd rather listen to J. Cole now, but I don't have any of his music. I don't like J. Cole. He's just kind of boring to me.
I mean, I don't hate J. Cole, but I don't listen to him either. So
his verse on the London was good.
I didn't really like that song at all.
Honestly, I like his verse on that. His verse on A Lot is good. Maybe J. Cole is better as a feature artist, because I think I like his features more.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of these artists, I feel like, seem better on a feature rather than their own tapes or their own songs.
Okay, also I did want to mention I don't like these type of soap opera type of shows. Just throw it out there. Like there's a new show called His and Hers or something like that with who's the dude that played the Punisher? You know his name. Come on, John.
I don't know his name, honestly.
What is that dude's name?
Because he's in The Mist also.
He's the one that's always like, I don't like naps. Fuck naps or something. Oh my God, what was that dude's name?
The guy that's in The Mist, right?
He's not in The Mist. He's in Walking Dead.
If he's in The Punisher, if he is the Punisher.
He is the Punisher.
Yeah, then he's in The Mist.
He's in the Punisher TV show.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Fuck. Look it up real quick. Because we have to say his name. Because I know, like, if my girl was watching this, she'd be saying his name already. It's not
Punisher
Josh Brolin.
TV show.
What is that dude's
name?
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, this guy. His name is Josh Bernthal. John Bernthal.
John Bernthal.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's in this new show. Can you see that one? Is it called His and Hers?
we're lost. That's the guy that says, yeah, we're fucking lost. It's funny.
What's the show called? His and Hers?
His and Hers, let me see.
Bro, we're fucking lost.
Yeah, he plays that. He's in that show with, what's her name? Tessa Thompson.
Yeah. I hate shows like that, bro. Those shows are so stupid. Like, they're like, oh, we gotta find out who the killer is. Those shows have no message at all.
Tessa Thompson's bad, though.
They're just fucking, like, they're just shock factor shows.
Yeah.
There's no type of message in them at all. And they're not good vibes. The shows are just, like, just for, like, shock and, I guess, entertainment. But I don't get entertained by shit like that. What's another show like that? It's like, there's a show called, you ever seen that show, like Animal Kingdom?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I hate shows like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, this show is just stupid.
Yeah. Animal Kingdom. Yeah, with the brothers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't like that show?
No, I hate shows like that, bro. There's nothing. It's just like the whole show is just a bunch of like drama.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and then the mom's like pretty much the head of all of them.
It means nothing.
Yeah,
it means
pretty
nothing.
Much.
They try to, like, I know, like, His and Hers, they try to make it mean something, because like what happens is, like, these mean girls set up a fat girl to get raped, and then the black girl tries to help her, and then the guys end up grabbing the black girl and they rape her, and then the fat girl just leaves her there, and it's like the black girl's mom ends up being the killer, and like
yeah, it's trying to put meaning behind
it's trying to put meaning behind it, but it's like, this don't mean shit.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
This is just some fucking shock value bullshit.
You're right, because towards the end of that show or whatever, fucking it like turns out that like one of the boys or whatever that's like a new hire turns out to be the son of the mom's kid, the actual.
It's like some soap opera shit.
Exactly. It's like,
I don't fuck with shows like that.
Why couldn't you bring this up like in the beginning of the show, so make this like 5 seasons rather than 12? You know what I mean? Fuck.
I do not fuck with shows like that. It's not like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, shows like that, if they all disappeared, there's not one that I would miss.
Yeah.
There's not one that I would want to like go back to. Like,
I feel you on that.
Some
one.
sitcoms you need to have. Like, it's good to watch Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah.
It's just like a good sitcom. It's like,
yeah,
you need shows like that to just, like, sitcoms are good. They get you out of like thinking about, why would you want to watch something about like all this shit, like a family selling drugs and like getting into fights. I don't even know what goes on in that show, but I bet there's more shows like that. I just can't think of one. I just like thought of that off the top of my head.
Yeah, that's funny. Ha, that's hilarious. My mom used to love that show. Fuck.
I think people that watch stuff like that, like, they like drama. And usually
my fucking mom loves drama. Fuck. She stirs the pot, bro. She be cooking that shit up. Man. God damn.
Okay. Well, we gotta go. Bye.